Hey YouTube, yugiohmarketman here, coming to you with a very different video than I normally do. I've been meaning to do this for the past few formats, and I haven't gotten to it. But I'm gonna talk about the limited slash banned list and all that other crap as a whole, and I'm gonna go through all the cards, and I'm just gonna say like what I really think that it should be for like the health of the game and what can be good for the game instead of just what is a problem. Um, Obviously, I'm going to go from forbidden all the way down to not limited anymore, whatever. So, first one, Chaos Emperor Dragon. That needs to stay banned, just like BLS should have stayed banned. Because if BLS would have stayed banned, Twilight wouldn't have gotten the hype, and I could have gotten my Lightsworn stuff real cheap, and I would have been playing Lightsworn, not Chaos Lightsworn, because that's what I actually do want to play. But seeing as it's got a big hype, and even though it didn't do it too well at Toronto, the prices for everything Lightsworn and everything Chaos related has skyrocketed, and it's a bunch of BS. And to tell you the truth, BLS and Chaos Emperor Dragon, they're game changers. They win games by themselves, and we don't want one card game changers. That's why Last Turn is out of here as well. Cyberjar. I like that card a lot, and a lot of people do. I really do think it should come back, but it never will because it's too devastating. It resets the game, just like Fiber Jar. They both reset the game, and it's ridiculous. Cyberstein, that card, as much as I would like it to come back, it's never going to because then Demise is just going to be right there in everybody's face, and they're going to have to limit Demise, limit the twin cyber dragon thingy, and limit the what the hell is that one? Overload Fusion. They're gonna have to limit all those cards if they bring back Cyberstein, and that's gonna kill off the deck, even though the deck is garbage anyway. Demok, Dark Magician of Chaos. That should come back because we do have warning, and people can just go, warning, destroy it. Never hit the field, you don't get your spell card back. So I really do want to see Demok come back. It's not a big game changer anymore. Sure, we have Dark Hole, Reborn, Heavy Storm, um, Book of Moon, and stuff like that, but we've got so many things to counter everything now. DMOC isn't really that big of a problem. Sure, it'll bring back the Dimension Fusion deck thing that's just broken as hell, but it's not gonna. It'll be a little overwhelming, but if they bring back DMOC and they keep cards like Grapha and Gold and Silva for Dark Worlds and JD and big boss monsters like that, if they bring them down a little bit and they tone them down, and like Grapha, I feel should be at 2, JD, I feel should be at 2. Um, those cards, if they limit those or semi limit those and they bring back DMOC, the game would be so much more balanced because then the Chaos players would have a decent chance against these big old explosion BS stuff. Disc Commander. We need Disc Commander back because D Heroes, they did get a nice little rev up with getting D draw at 2, but no one's going to waste a Reborn on a D Hero Disc Commander. No one's going to. We don't have Premature Burial, so we can't use that. Sure, we have 2 Call the Haunted, but we have triple Bribe, and we have triple Magic Drain, and triple um, all everything that stops stuff that brings stuff back from the grave. We have warnings and everything, and people will warning Disc Commander, and I feel that that would be healthy for the game because we don't need people drawing like crazy. Um, Fiber Jar already talked about Fishborg Blaster. I don't understand why that's at 1. I mean, I do, but I also don't at the same time. It would have been so much better if it was at 1 um, instead of being banned because really, 1, you hurt your sales too, and you hurt the price of a super Fishborg Blaster which at its release at near my locals and around my area, it was about anywhere from $10 to $15. I can go pick up super fish boards for $3 or $4 now. It's ridiculous. It's Why would you do that to the card's value right after it's released? So I'm just kind of boggled by that. Magical Scientist, that's never coming back because we have 1-for-1, and if they bring back Magical Scientist, they have to get rid of 1-for-1, and they have to limit all level 6 or lower fusions. Um, and they would probably have to ban the level 1, so you can't just go Magical Scientist, pay 1,000, get your level 1, and all that stuff. And realistically, the play for Magical Scientist that's the best is you run it in Moki Mokis, and you go Magical Scientist, pay 1,000 to get the Moki Moki King, and then you either mill off your Moki Mokis or you Foolish and other stuff like that, get them to the grave, um, and then you tribute off your Moki Moki King, get the 3 Moki Mokis, then you X-Seed into your level 1 X-Seeds, and you do more shenanigans like that, and the level 1 X-Seeds aren't bad. So Magical Scientist isn't coming out. Magician of Faith really needs to come back because it's not doing squat. There's so many piercers right now, it's just ridiculous. Makir the Destructor, too broken. Activating trap cards that turn their set, screw it. Mind Master, thank God. Rescue Cat, stay banned, screw those two because they're game changers by themselves, just like the Chaos stuff. The Sinister Serpent. Yeah, that's a really iffy card. I understand why it's banned because Tribe Infecting Virus was just ridiculous, but Tribe Infecting Virus is also banned. So why not bring Sinister Serpent back? I mean, it'll give the Exodia decks something to be happy about because Exodia realistically needs support. Um, they haven't been doing squat, and sure they've gone maybe a record of 500 at a regional, but they need support. And I love playing Exodia. It's a very fun deck. It's a one-person game basically, and with Sinister Serpent being in play, it would give them an extra card to ditch for stuff like hand destruction and all that stuff, and it would make their deck a lot more versatile. And especially with the effect of um, activating Sinister Serpent, getting that back during the standby phase, still during standby phase, doing hand destruction, ditching it, and something else, drawing 2, getting Sinister Serpent back, activating, boom, 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 and you do that cycle, and all that's going to do is give them more draw power, which they really do need. Substitute, stay banned. Tribe Infecting Virus, stay banned. Tsukuyomi. I don't even know why Tsukuyomi's banned. That card is not that good right now. Oh my god. It's, what, 1100 and 1400? And the effect is garbage. I mean, it's not garbage, it's just alright. I just don't think it should be banned. It's not worthy of being banned. Victory Dragon needs to stay banned because that broke the rules of the game. Witch of the Black Forest. I would say either ban Sangan and bring back Witch of the Black Forest or never ban Sangan because you need something. But I don't ever see Witch of the Black Forest being banned or unbanned rather because people are just going to run that in Dark Worlds then, and they're just going to get their golds and their silvers right away. So it's just, why even have it? Why let a broken card like that be out? Yatagarasu, realistically, I think that should come back because that'd be healthy for the game. Just for the mere fact that even though you can't do squat, that's having a Yatagarasu in the game is gonna make your opponent waste their warning and waste their DD Crow or whatever to get rid of it completely. And even when you get rid of it completely, it's not gonna stay gone. Um, Especially for the fact that there's the deck that just says it's going to attack directly every turn. You're not going to attack me at all every turn at all, ever. You're never going to draw, nothing's going to happen, and I'm just going to beat you down for 200 every turn, which is 40 turns, which is every card in your deck. But yeah, it's just, I feel that it would be healthy for Yatagarasu to come back at least for one format, just for the sheer fact that, it's not doing squat. So, alright, Thousand Eyes Restrict. What the fuck? Nobody plays the card anymore. Nobody even tries to in, like, the forbidden tourneys or whatever you want to call them, the traditional. There we go. Dark Strike Fighter needs to stay banned because it's broken as hell. Goyo needs to come back because, hello, it doesn't do much right now. Sure, it can kill something and grab it, but the really broken thing with Goyo is book your opponent's BLS, grab it with Goyo after you kill it, and then remove from play their other monster. That's all that you're going to do with Goyo. Any other monster that you take is just, blech. It's meh. You're not going to really care. And with Goyo being back anyway, they would have to, people would start using Utopia a lot more, even though that's really all you have right now is Utopia and Roach. People are going to start using Utopia in almost every deck just because of Goyo, and that would make more sales on the structured deck or starter deck, whatever the hell it is, and then that would get more of them out there, and I think it would be healthy, but some people disagree. And it's also because I have a DT Goyo and I want to sell it, and nobody wants to buy it for the good price. Brain Control, stay banned because we do not need you here. You are a much more broken version of Mark of the Rose. We don't want you. Butterfly Dagger Elma, that can't come back because we already know why. Card Safe Return can't. Ginger Heart Cold Wave, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, Dimension Fusion. Dimension Fusion actually could possibly come back at one, but it wouldn't last more than one format because they'd have to ban it. They'd probably emergency ban it. Giant Trunade, I don't know. I feel like Giant Trunade wasn't as broken as everybody says it was. Yeah. Graceful Charity, Harpy's Feather Duster, Last Will, Mass Driver, Metamorphosis, Mirage of Nightmare. Mirage of Nightmare, I think that's a whatever card. I really don't, I hate that card. It sucks, in my opinion. Draw 4 cards, then ditch your whole hand later. Sure, you can draw 4 and possibly kill your opponent by Exodia, but who cares? Put Mirage at 1 because we need stuff that draws. And with 3 MSTs, we're going to go play Mirage of Nightmare, draw 4 cards or whatever. I believe that's the effect. Don't quote me because I haven't read it in a long time. Draw whatever you do and then MST it during the end phase so you don't ditch. Who cares? It's a +3, but whatever. People are going to bribe it, which is fine. And I want the price of my Ultra Bribe to go up. Painful Choice, Pot of Greed, Premature Burial. A lot of people say Premature Burial needs to come back and Reborn needs to go. No. The reason why Premature Burial will never come back is because we have Hidden Armory. You mill the top card of your deck, grab an equip card from your deck to your hand, automatic Reborn. Hello. Raigeki, Snatch Steal, Temple of the Kings, Forceful Sentry. I don't even know why they even released Temple of the Kings if they were just going to ban it right on the spot. Because that's just whatever. Trap cards, pretty simple. Crush Card Virus, duh. Exchange of the Spirit, duh. Imperial Order, last turn, Ring of the... well, alright. Imperial Order, last turn, those are both does. Ring of Destruction, I really feel that this could come back at least at 1 because that would give burn decks their upper hand on other decks, even though they're still too slow to do anything. Royal Oppression, I really don't understand why they did that. I mean, they did it to promote their XYZs, but